What's up, everybody? Thanks for stopping by my channel, Esteemed Queen and Mentality. Be sure that y'all like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell down below so that way you get to know when we are about to converse and have our tea talks. I hope everyone is doing well. They said we're supposed to be having some type of storm or whatever. Nicole, whoever she is, she need to go on. But, you know what I'm saying, be careful while she here if you know, in the vicinity of her. Anyhow, so that's what I'm dealing with today. So, but anyhow, I hope everybody is doing well, swell, thriving, surviving, all that good stuff. Don't know about y'all, but for me, the end of the week is almost here. I don't know when I'm going to post this video, but for me, the week is almost at a near. And I had a couple minutes on my hands to squeeze in a video for you guys. So, of course, if you're interested in anything that we got going on about our new podcast that's about to come out over there, as well as our book club, Dream Academy, all of that good jazz, it's over that way. All right. So go ahead, take a look. Also, you know, they say if you don't ask, you shall not receive. Y'all know it's holiday season. And y'all know student loans about to pop back up one way or how or another. Between that and gas about to go up. Either way you look at it, the holidays are here, and I made sure to take care of y'all. So be sure that you look at the links down below. They already have your discounts attached to your cart, so you'll see it at time of checkout. But yeah, by all means, shop a couple black-owned businesses, okay, by your girl. And outside of that, you need to get your water, get your wine, get your fears, get your mistakes, and bring them close. Now, what I want to talk about today, you see I got my get up on, so I don't have long. So I'm going to need for you to catch this. A lot of times, okay, this tea talk, I think we haven't talked, well, I don't think we talked about this, but a lot of times when it comes to us having to fight the fear or conquer it, we get a bit intimidated by the circumstance and what could be very well the outcome. But you don't know the outcome, right? Because that's yet to be found out and discovered. You just know the factors at hand with whatever the dilemma is. You feel either it's going to consume you more than you're going to conquer it. And that leads us to a tea talk where I feel like it's definitely something we should have a conversation about, because a lot of times the things, the people, and the places that make us feel as if like we can't overcome and we can't conquer is because what it is that we need to do as practice, as homework, you know, as crash test dummies, they're right in front of you. And sometimes the best way to break a barrier, to really put the talking and the walking all in the same sentence, no amigos, will be for you to actually overcome what's in front of you. Now, I know that sounds a little like, okay, well, that's kind of like you saying telling a fish to open his mouth to get caught. Yes and then no. Because my thing is this. We all have that chicken-headed friend. We all got that pigeon-head friend. We all got that bucket-mouth friend. We got that no-filter friend. We got that I don't give a fuck friend. We got that I'm just going to be here and hear it all. And I'm going to be in the middle and I'm going to ride a fence bareback, no saddle. Because guess what? The thing that has them paralyzed isn't the fact of the situation. It's their feelings and the reality of what they're dealing with. See, you can spend all your money today and then you get a disconnection notice saying, look, you got to pay this in 4 or 5 days, but you don't get paid until another 10. There's no extensions. There's no excuse you can give as an IOU and keep it on. And you got that one friend that would be like, be a good time for you to go ahead and try them candles. Not, oh, let me help you out. Take care of that for you. Or better yet, not Not even someone that's going to be like, let me see what I can do. Because, that the bucket mouth friend is the friend of all of ours, right? So, in the reality, you feel paralyzed and startled by this discovery. But what you're not realizing is you can overcome a lot of things as long as you understand the requirement of what is needed to have done so. And instead of looking at the situation to be a reason to feel as if like you're paralyzed or plateaued with trying to find out a solution, understand that, there's more than one way to deal and skin a cat, honey. And when it comes to our surroundings, the people that we allow around us, man, they got a lot to say, don't they? They got a lot to say. They got a lot to say, and they have no type of test, hypothesis, experiments, case study, nothing, okay, to be able to have you feel as if like you can see on the opposite side. So this tea talk is more or less talking about dealing with the negativity and dealing with the fact of like people oppose that you don't do something and start something and look out for yourself more than, like, hey, if you look out for yourself full time, who gonna do for me? That's the time and era that we in right now. And a lot of times we do have those little sheep wolf looking ass friends that will sit in the circle, and as long as it's beneficial for them, and until then, and when that time comes, that's when all of a sudden it just seems as if like the walls of y'all friendship is worse than a wet graham cracker. It is just crumbling quicker than y'all can put it up. And a lot of times it's not so much because it's time for us to like move on and have different friends and learn different things through different people, but it may just very well be time for you to address what is paralyzing you as far as the negativity and the opposition, and just you feeling like you don't have no one in your corner. Okay, pick any corner you want in this room, you can have it, because at the end of the day, that is who you have. You can pick any corner in this room, you can have it. So don't say no one's ever in your corner. You know what I'm saying? Don't. The thing to get through those type of barriers is understanding that all of this is a feeling process. Okay? You have to listen to a naysayer friend. You have to listen to people in a group or in a place or in an organization that doesn't feel so strongly about being able to defeat whatever's going on. And yet, you're the only one. You feel like you're the only one. That lone star that's sitting there like, you know what? It only takes one action for me to know that I can gain my rhythm and continue to make a pattern where at some point it will lay precedent for someone else to be able to come and realize that with character and morals and ethics and standards, you can be a pretty decent ass person and do the right thing. And a lot of times, the people who are like Gideons in those situations, they're Lone Stars in those situations, they're Deborahs in those Lone Star situations. Sometimes it's just like it's right in front of us. Sometimes our friends can literally be our homework to learn how to just samurai that ass. Like, look, I don't need the negativity. I don't need you saying that I can't do it for me, but it'll be the main money that you come asking for to help you down the line. We don't have convenience store friends because there's no desperation for having those type of people at your convenience. They're just as annoying as the unwanted ones. So why make it harder for yourself? Continue to be that lone star and have your own path on how you want to do things. But you have to deal and you have to overcome, and you'll have to realize that you're not always going to have people in your corner. You're going to have people that are going to be willing to punch you more in your chest and slap you in your face. One of them you barely going to see coming. And that's how a lot of people move these days. You barely see things coming. So understand that even though, like Gideon, like you may be afraid and you may feel like you oppressed by situations, enemy, toxic people, places, and things, that's a feeling. This is a feeling process. The world is a feeling process. As much as we sit here and think it's the physical that we're always combating and having issues with people with, nah. Because you got to feel that you don't care for that person before you physically feel as if like you can't tolerate them. It's a process. Feeling is part of the process. So when you feel as if like someone's not in your corner, what did I just say? You go pick their corner you want. It's yours. Can't no one come take it from you. And if they try, guess what you do? Like most common people with sense, some type of militant sense, some type of ethic and character sense, some standard sense, some boundary sense. Oh, you gonna fight your way out that corner. Now the next obstacle would be, there's only one door. Who gonna go through it last? Because bad bitches don't get first place. Okay. Who come through this door last? And a lot of times we got to treat our friendships, we got to treat our relationships, we got to treat what it is that we're trying to better like that. Because really deep down, it only takes one person to really dampen your mood if you're not strong enough in what you're walking with and who you're walking with and what you're doing it for. That's the part people miss. So, when they start talking funny, when they start acting as if like, you know what, they afraid for you because you seem like you coming off scary and all that good shit, easy way for your enemies, your naysayers, your negative cheerleaders, your bucket mouth, no result having double coupon using on Wednesday ass friends, people, places, and things to tear you down. But when you only rely on one number, the number one, the one that brought you here and the one that can take it out by nature, that's all you need. So the next time your friend or someone around you decides to say, well, you know what, that sounds like a good idea, but go ahead and lean in real close and tell them, I'm going to put you on notice. Well, what does that mean? That's your next homework assignment. Oh, you think I can't do this? Or you think this is not possible? Oh, you gonna try? What's that on your lip? You trying to offend me? Oh, no, baby. See, all those things I've mastered in my time. So when I hear it now, I don't even have to say anything. I'm just gonna slip out the door. You can have all of these corners. Because clearly you're not in my circle. Because motherfuckers in my corner know better. So, that's how you handle that today. Just want to give y'all a little tea talk. A little tea talk, a little trash talk, a little shit talk. Whatever makes you feel like you got this. Because you do. And if you know you do, I'm going to need for you to write that in the comments. Say, I know I do. With exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Outside of that, y'all tell me how y'all deal with being a lone star. I love it. I love it. I hear you coming. I see you going. And either way you look at it. I got the corner. I got the circle. I got the square. I got all of me. So what you gonna do for you? That's the question of the day. So, y'all go ahead. Put it down below. Let me know what you got. You got this. I know you do. Y'all be careful, be swell, be nice to each other. Happy holidays. Wash your hands. And by all means, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all.